Black scholars right now meeting to formulate an agenda to put before the presidential candidates. That includes health care. That includes insurance, health insurance. That includes an end to racial profiling and police brutality. Now, I know that Senator Kerry says, I'm going to produce 10 million jobs. But we know we're the last hired and the first fired. And according to what I just read, there are 9 million Americans seeking employment. Black folk have dropped out of seeking. So I know that America cannot provide for the millions of her own unemployed as well as ours. And that's why our agenda must think in terms of a future for our people, not integration, not a false hope of sitting next to a white child that will be beneficial to you, but equal access to information and knowledge. For once you know what the other man knows, he can no longer rule you. And as long as you're being ruled, it is because you have an inferior knowledge. And that's why the Bible says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So knowledge is that which will give us repair. And of course, looking at the prison population that are now, according to the 13th Amendment, being made slaves again because they violated law or charged with a violation. Prisons that house and warehouse our people must be turned into institutions that correct and heal so that these young people can come out of there never to return, as we come out of the wombs of our mothers, never to return. Prison must be a womb that nurtures and cultivates, so when we come out, we never return. And that will not be done by government programs. That will be done by the wise use of $600 billion that comes into our hands each year that is spent in frivolous things. But if we redirect our own money, we can build institutions that serve the needs of our people. And all we need for any president and any Congress to do is to open the way. We'll take it from there.
Honored Minister Louis-Farrakhan, my name is Dana Carl, calling from, I'm addressing you from the Power XM Satellite Channel 169 and Radio 1. We're talking about the neocon. What kind of agenda is it going to take to address their agenda and counter that if it's not too late? Can something be done? Do we have the power and the resources to handle that?
The question is not whether America has the power and the resources. The question is whether America has the will to change course, to change direction. And what I'm afraid of, you see, many white people in this country know that what I'm saying is right. Many white people in this country would like to be bold enough to speak as I speak. But they know that they do not wish to be called anti-Semitic. They do not wish to anger those who can make life difficult for them. But if you think of the future of this nation and its people as more sacred than your life, then stand up like men and women and say to this country, enough is enough. Pull away from that agenda and elect people who would be willing to do that. Your Congress, I wonder sometimes what Governor Dean meant when he said we must take back our country. Take it back from whom? That's why he's probably not there, not for a scream. Somebody knew something of what he was thinking when he